After struggling to hold on for so long, the girl's strength began to gradually run out. Beads of sweat trickled down uncontrollably, and her limbs trembled unceasingly. Just as she was about to collapse, her phone suddenly rang. It was a call back from the police, but instead of feeling relieved, Kelly grew even more anxious. Sure enough, the tiger was drawn by the ringtone. The girl shuddered violently in fright. Her phone had already been smashed to pieces. Kelly's legs had long since gone weak with fear, and her body was slowly sliding down. To make matters worse, the tiger had heard the noise, and was circling nearby, refusing to leave. The girl clung to the inside of the pipe with all her might, but she didn't notice at all that a drop of sweat was slowly trickling down the pipe. Just as it seemed the tiger was about to walk away, Kelly finally breathed a sigh of relief. She thought she was about to escape the danger, but that drop of sweat suddenly fell to the ground, and it just so happened that this small sound was enough to attract the tiger, which hadn't gone far. At that moment, Kelly forced herself to stay calm, praying the tiger wouldn't spot her. Unexpectedly, a tiger's head suddenly appeared below. She thought she was doomed, but to her surprise, the tiger turned its head and walked away. Yet when Kelly looked down again, at this moment of life and death, Kelly tapped into every ounce of her potential, channeling all her strength into her limbs, and climbed upward with all her might. She didn't know how long it took, but through sheer willpower, Kelly managed to climb to the top of the pipe. But just as she rolled out and was about to rest, she suddenly realized with horror that her younger brother was crouching there, silent as a mouse. Before she could catch her breath, she suddenly heard the low growl of a tiger. She quickly dragged her brother into the room, then dragged a cabinet to block the door. Before rushing to hide with him inside the wardrobe, they stared out in terror, not daring to make a sound. Before long, accompanied by the sound of splintering wood, the tiger burst through the door. It paced back and forth through the room, searching. The air was thick with terror. Kelly was trembling with fear. Just then, the tiger seemed to sense something. It suddenly turned and headed straight for them. Kelly held her breath, but it was all in vain. The tiger's fangs were already bared. Unable to hold on any longer, Kelly spun around and began pounding frantically against the back wall. Just a split second before the tiger broke through the wardrobe, Kelly finally pounded a large hole in the wall. In that critical moment, she pushed her younger brother through, then quickly crawled out herself. Only then did they narrowly escape disaster. But the girl knew the danger wasn't over. She hurried her brother downstairs to the study, locked the door tightly, and blocked it with a heavy desk. After doing all this, she began searching for a weapon to defend herself. To her surprise, she found a handgun in a drawer. Her hands trembling, she loaded the bullets. Armed with a weapon, the girl instantly gained courage. She cautiously opened the door, told her brother to stay put and not move, then slipped out quietly, determined to teach that tiger a harsh lesson.